again, good friends. Welcome new subscribers. I'm Brian from Apex Detail. A highly requested video was to take a close look here on the channel at DPC Shield from Luxury Microfiber. And that's exactly what we're going to do today. I'm not going to let you wait any longer, so let's get right to it. DPC Shield. This is an entry-level ceramic coating meant to last a year or longer. I'll go into that a little bit later. 4 ounces for $39. And I got prices for 3 other very similar products, entry-level ceramic coatings that are easy to apply. Can Coat 54, Adams 9H 54, Cupion SI14 149. Some are a little bit larger volume, 100, 200 milliliter, but a very good price for the DPC Shield. Let us take a closer look at DPC Shield. This is the test panel we're going to be using, and this is a great example of the condition of the surface of your car that you do not want to apply ceramic coating to. And I am more than happy right now to show you the steps to prepare your surface for ceramic coating. I'm rinseless, so this is going to be my method. You can do a contact wash however you wash your car. Follow that up with decontamination, ferrous metal remover, clay, and then the step afterwards, we do not want to skip either, and we'll get to that. At this point here, the surface is clean, but we want to do an exfoliation, remove any dead paint molecules, and at least use a cleaner polish. A one-step, an enhancement, 2-step or multi-step correction. All of those will correct the paint and prepare it for a ceramic coating. You want to remove as many defects as possible without shaving the clear too thin, because any defects will get locked underneath that coating for a long time to come. Very well, this panel is absolutely trashed, but we have made a huge improvement here. Now we're ready for the coating. I did leave an area up to the left here where I used a little bit of scuffing. I used 3,000 grit, 5,000 grit, 2,000, 2,500. The label does indicate filling properties, and we will test that as well. Above the masked line is a control area. So this is capped, and inside the cap we have a red plug. This is the only drawback that I have found, and I was looking hard for this product. Paint it in the butt to remove once it's in there tight. Just grab a little screwdriver and do this. When you're finished, put that back in, because even though it is a pain in the arse, it is necessary to keep the container airtight, so to speak. You can apply it using different applicators. This is just a regular microfiber applicator. You can also use a micro suede applicator. I'll show you both. With the microfiber applicator, I'm going to put 2 little dots of the product on, doing it just like this, side by side, and this will go a long way. You could do half a hood with this much. It's user-friendly. Spread it out any way you want. Use circular motions, crisscross patterns, crosshatch, however you want to do it. Just make sure it is properly and evenly dispatched across the panel. I wanted to bring you in close just to give you an idea what it looks like as we're applying it in the first few seconds as it starts to cure. We then want to leave it set just like that for about 2 to 4 minutes. Let that product start to bond with the surface, and then we're going to go in and remove the transfer solution. I have 2 towels. They're different naps. One's a little bit of a shorter nap. That's the green one here. And that's the one I'm going to use to further spread out the product. Very lightly, light pressure. And I'll wait another 30 seconds and come in with the second towel, which is just a little bit of a higher nap. And I'm going to use that to buff the rest of the transfer solution from the panel, leaving the coating itself behind. You obviously want to do it at a quicker, normal speed. We were using slow, deliberate motions here, so you can use the shop light and see what it looks like as we're removing the product at different stages. Just come in and give it a quick buff, and you're good to go. Very glossy, very smooth. I personally favor the micro suede applicators. I have an eyedropper to get up in there get some of the product out, and then evenly distribute 1 or 2 lines onto the microsuede applicator and spread it out that way on the panel. I just feel I have a little bit more control over the product, and it saves a little bit more. So I'm going to apply this portion of the product over the sand marks, and we'll test its filling capabilities. Now, obviously, you want to remove any imperfection you can, but there are some times when some are too deep. You don't want to shave the clear. You want to be a friend of the clear and not go crazy grinding at it like you see normally on social media. So come in, wait 2 minutes, 2 to 4 minutes, use the shorter nap, spread it out, very light pressure, come back in with that longer nap, and buff to perfection. And yet another way to get the product from the container onto your applicator is using one of these little spray nozzles. I have these laying around from other products that have come in. They're all pretty much interchangeable. 2 little sprays. You can get some decent control out of that as well, and you'll get half a panel done with that. When it comes to storage, that nozzle is going to have to get thrown away. It's going to harden up in there. As you can see here, the 3000 grit, the 5000 grit, they filled up a little bit better. It does have some filling capabilities. Again, you don't want to rely on that, but it is available with this product. And the rest of the panel looks very glossy, looks great, and is ready to go. Getting back to storage, if you replace the red cap, you should be able to store it successfully for up to a year. Now, when it comes to gloss, the last few products we have viewed, we got from the mid-80s to the high 80s to the low 90s. Now, with this product here, with the infusion of titanium, we're going to get into the middle 90s when it comes to gloss. Very impressive. You can layer this product. 1 layer will give you 12 months. 2 layers will give you 18 to 24 months of protection. And here is your water repelling properties, mostly sheeting. When it comes to layering the coating, wait 3 hours in between layers, and you're going to have a cure time of 24 hours. After that period of time, you can maintain it with Armor. A quick demonstration in both the controlled and the protection section, and if you used forced air to dry your car, this is how quick it's going to be. Maintaining it down the road is easy. Just grab DPC Armor, spray it into a microfiber, use it as a drying aid, quick detailer, maintenance topper, however you want to do it. I didn't go crazy on the test panel because I do want to match DPC Shield up against another product to compare. I'm going to let that up to you down in the comments section to let me know which product you want me to compare it to. The slickness is very impressive, but painted surfaces aren't the only surface you can protect with the DPC Shield. When it comes to wheels, applying it, when it comes to application, we'll go do the face first and the lip of the rim. Then we're going to flip around the tire, do the barrel, the back of the spokes, and the back lip. Flip it back over, and that's the perfect timing to grab your microfiber and start to remove the transfer solution. Great product for wheels. And with no effort whatsoever, you have protected wheels, easier to clean. Just blast the brake dust off with a pressure washer or a hose with a strong stream, and you're good to go. Equally impressive, the use on plastic trim. Dark gray, gray, black plastic trim. This is a good example right here. And we're even going to coat and protect and restore the wiper arms. So, one little dab onto your microfiber applicator, however you want to use it, however you want to apply it. Just get it on there and get it on there thoroughly and throughout the whole plastic piece of trim. For you mobile detailers or working on your car out in the driveway, I do have to tell you, you want to apply this out of direct sunlight and make sure the surface is at least cool to warm, definitely not hot. And one more thing, even though the product is extremely user-friendly, high spots, they can happen. Now, to get rid of them, if you can't wipe them off, use the exact same product. Get a little dab of the coating on the microfiber applicator and go over the area. What that does, it reactivates it, softens it up so you can remove, spread it out, and then remove the transfer solution. And that goes for any surface, plastic, wheels, metal, and painted surfaces. High spots happen, but they can easily be removed. If you miss them and it cures completely, there's one way then you need to remove that, and that's to polish it off with rather aggressive polish or an easygoing compound. You can see a huge difference between the driver's side and passenger side. Restoration has occurred, and it is also protected all in one step. So take care of the other side. This area gets beat. It gets hit hard with UVA, UVB chemicals from the wiper. Anything that splashes up on onto the windshield runs down and just settles in that sill. And yeah, it needs to be restored and protected often. And one last thing to add before the video ends, you can wash your car after the third day of curing. And for the final thoughts segment of the video, DPC Shield. For the price of 4 ounces of that coating, you can head out into your driveway and protect every car on it. User-friendly, easy on, easy off, incredible shine with the infusion of titanium, a nice strong armor for your car, that fits into the entry-level coating department. 1 year for one coat, 2 coats, 18 to 24 months, depends where you are. Results are subjective to your environment, of course, and that goes for every detailing product. If you have any questions, don't hesitate, guys. I have no problem with it whatsoever. You maintain it with Armor and you are in good shape, because a little bit goes a long way. You get a lot of the product for the price, and you can protect your car for absolutely years to come. I'll catch you guys in the next video.